Welcome to MojoPlays. I'm Ricky, and we're here at E3 2019, where there have been a ton of surprising reveals. Xbox Scarlet, a new Blair Witch game, and my favorite, the announcement that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is in development. Now here's Dave with his take on the biggest surprises from this year's show.
As you know, surprises are part of the fun of E3. They're what makes E3 pretty much the Christmas for gamers. So for this list, we're going to be taking a look at the stuff we didn't know we want until we saw it, and now we're really hyped for it. I'm Dave, and this is the biggest surprises from E3 2019. Let's get to it! First up, Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gundead. I see what you did there.
Introducing Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gundead.
Last year, if someone told me that Enter the Gungeon would not only be getting a Zelda spin-off, but also an arcade cabinet, I would have been asking them what they've been drinking lately, and where I could have gotten some. But here we are, and it's a pretty sweet looking arcade cabinet at that too. When was the last time we saw an announcement for an arcade machine at E3? Gonna have to look that one up.
Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gundead will be available for pre-order soon, with the first expected delivery of real, actual cabinets to real, actual arcades and real, actual homes around the real, actual world in early 2020.
The Panzer Dragoon remake. Of all the franchise revivals we would have wanted to see, we certainly weren't expecting to receive this one. For those of you who aren't familiar, Panzer Dragoon was a trilogy of rail shooters released for the Sega Saturn, as well as a fourth game for the original Xbox. As a remake to the first game of the series, fans of 3D rail shooters, like myself, will want to keep an eye on this one. Gods and Monsters. As soon as this trailer dropped, the comparisons to Breath of the Wild were nearly immediate. A vibrant art style set in a Greek mythological world, only for the trailer to be over just as we were getting curious. What a tease, Ubisoft! Even more surprising is that the game has got a February 2020 release, which isn't too far away actually. And now you've got us really curious, guys.
When gods need help, they turn to you.
Trial of Mana and Collection of Mana. Wow, they're really blitzing through this one. Ooh, Square Enix. Oh no! I hear that! I know that music! It's Seiken Densetsu! Seiken Densetsu 3! Holy shit! No way! It's Seiken Densetsu 3, Secret of Mana 2! It is! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm a fan and I'm not afraid to admit it. The original game, known as Seiken Densetsu 3 in Japan for the SNES, was a sequel to the already amazing Secret of Mana, yet it never saw a release outside of Japan. But not only are we now getting what is now Trial of Mana in a full 3D remake, but the original is also available on the Switch right now as part of the Collection of Mana. If you can get this game, I highly recommend you check this out. Oh, that is so cool! Collection of Mana. Today? Elden Ring.
Shattered by someone or something.
Two names that got us hyped for this title. Hidetaka Miyazaki, the creator of the Soulsborne genre of games, and George R.R. Martin, the writer of the Song and Ice and Fire series of books, aka Game of Thrones. True, there were leaks ahead of time about this crossover, but consider this. We also heard leaks that Shigeru Miyamoto was going to be appearing on stage at the Xbox presentation. Did that happen? Didn't think so. As much as we're excited to see this collab, George, wasn't there a certain book or two you were supposed to be writing? You better not be getting sidetracked too much.
The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring.
Terminator everywhere. God, that sounds like a nightmare. When he appeared once during the Microsoft conference, we thought, yeah, okay, a Gears of War tie-in with Terminator Dark Fate. Sounds tacky, but cool. But then he showed up again during Ubisoft's presentation, this time as a crossover with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's not unusual for marketing campaigns to propose the same tie-in with multiple outlets, but the fact that this happened twice on the greatest gaming stage of all certainly would have made things awkward for Ubisoft and Microsoft. Oops. Breath of the Wild 2. We all know how incredible The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was, but we were not expecting to hear about a follow-up to that landmark title so soon, especially seeing as the Link's Awakening remake still isn't finished yet. But not only is this a new 3D Zelda game, but it's a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. So much we need to know. Is that Fiwi here? Will we be playing as both Link and Zelda in co-op this time? Is that Ganondorf? Oh, there's so many cryptic hints. Oh, it is a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Keanu Reeves.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Oh, Keanu, why are you so perfect? Is there really anything else I can say about this walking piece of perfection?
Damn it, I'll never get hair like you.
Ikumi Nakamura.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, so many people. Wow, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Before E3 2019, few would have even known about her. But after her presentation during Bethesda's press conference,
It's spooky.
Kawaii? Did someone say kawaii?
when dealing with the endless barrage of corporate public speakers, to see Ikumi's natural yet nervous presentation was so incredibly endearing and well worth all the fan art she's been receiving. Here's hoping we see more of her in the future.
見てね. Thank you. Bye bye.
Banjo-Kazooie in Smash. Yes! You assholes! They did it! The sons of bitches finally did it! There they are! Banjo-Kazooie! Banjo-Kazooie! The one character that has been heavily requested since the days of Melee is finally coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate after being held hostage by Microsoft for years. Is this the end of nearly 2 decades of disconnection between Rare and Nintendo? Original composer Grant Kirkhope seems to think so.
Banjo, Kazooie, we're home.
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos straight away.